Welcome to the Golden Nugget Sportsbook in downtown Las Vegas. Sports betting spotlight for the Las Vegas Review-Journal. 32 for 32 series of NFL previews, joined by Kelly Stewart at Kelly in Vegas on Twitter. She has a big following, Tony. Tony Miller, Golden Nugget book director. She has a much bigger following than you do on Twitter. How'd that happen?
Wow, look at the faces.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. The Cincinnati Bengals, the faces don't change much with this team. Andy Dalton, still the quarterback. Marvin Lewis, still the coach. Still a team in search of success in the playoffs, Kelly. Can the Bengals rebound from last season's epic meltdown in the playoffs against the Steelers when it looked like the Cincinnati had that game locked up?
I like Andy Dalton. I got crucified last year on Twitter and by a couple of friends by saying he was a better quarterback than Tony Romo. I'm still sticking behind that. I do think he's a great quarterback. He's got a good O-line to back him up. I think this team has the opportunity to win 10 games. I just don't know if they have some curse, if Andy Dalton sold his soul, why they cannot win a playoff game.
You know Andy Dalton's nickname?
Yes, Red Rifle.
The Red Rifle. Had 25 touchdown passes, 7 picks last year. Good numbers. A.J. Green, a big play receiver with 10 TDs. They've got talented running backs, Tony. She said the Bengals have a chance to win 10 games. They went 12-4 last season. The win total here is 9.5.
I like them. I mean, they've made the playoff 5 straight seasons. You know, Andy Dalton goes down with an injury. They lose in the playoffs in the wild card round. He was playing great. You know, Marvin Lewis has done pretty well, and he's got this team there every year. Just can't get over that playoff hump.
Right.
You know, so hey, as the running game stays healthy, the defense comes around. They did lose Sano at wide receiver, so he's got some new guys to go to. Dalton stays healthy, the team rolls.
All right, 12-4. Why is the win total here 9.5? For the Bengals.
Yeah, I like it over. I think the Bengals have a great chance to win the division again, and, you know, I like over 9.5. I think they can get to 10 pretty easily.
Yeah, I would not want to bet under 9.5 here. When you look at this division, Kelly, the Steelers got some issues going into the season. The Browns, we don't think are going to be very good. And we just talked about the Ravens being possibly an 8-8 type of team. That's where the Ravens are lying for the win total. So who's going to take a step up in this division, or who's going to fall back?
You know, I feel like a lot of people are really heavy on the Steelers this year. So I'm going to go against the grain and say the Bengals win this division.
All right. She said they have a chance to be a 10-win team. Tony, they were number 2 in scoring defense in the NFL last season. 17.4 points a game. Is this still a dominant defense? Because the offense looks pretty good.
Yeah, offense is pretty good. Defense is pretty good too, Matt. And as far as you saying the team stepping up, could be the Browns maybe coming around a little bit.
All right, we'll talk about that in a minute. For Tony Miller and Kelly Stewart, that's a sports betting spotlight on the Cincinnati Bengals from the Golden Nugget.